Good freaking morning, you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube. I just rolled out of bed. I'm getting ready for the day. We need to make my breakfast, make my coffee, but spend a morning with me. And here's kind of just the morning routine that I've been doing every single day. I have definitely become a morning person, and I just love my freaking routine. I cannot get over just like making my coffee, making my breakfast, and just loving every aspect of that. It is a little too late for me to get my fasted cardio done now, so I'm just gonna do my cardio post-workout, but that's also typically something I would do. I honestly really want to weigh myself because yesterday I hit a new low of 1.5 pounds. We did like a little food decrease because we're just trying to like recomp a little bit, and I literally responded so freaking fast to that. I need to get better at YouTube. I think now that I found my DJI, we should be rocking and rolling. We should be good. This is the fit for right now. I think this is what we're gonna work with. All right, so lately I've actually been wearing makeup, which if you know me, that's like never, ever, ever been a thing. We're gonna kind of do something a little bit like that. So we're gonna go in with aloe. This is my little traveling one. I've just been using it because it's easier than reaching under the sink. But I literally get the most random aloe from Walmart and I just put it on my face. Okay, so next, what we're gonna do, Ariel and I were talking about these like Say bronzing drops. I wanna try them today. So I've been loving this. I don't even know if I'm using this the way I need to, but I love it. It's the Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid from Paula's Choice, and it has SPF in it, and I am typically not an SPF wearer. Then we're gonna go in with these bronzing drops. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Wait, I love these. And I feel like my face looks very like, first of all, tan, but second of all, poreless. Like, where did they go? Okay, next. Concealer, because your girl has under eye bags, let me tell ya. One thing I need to get better at is literally this. Like, I'm really bad at blending. I get bored, so I try to just smear it. Much better. I literally just fill in my eyebrows with the e.l.f. brow pencil, but I think I'm gonna get another one because I have a wedding this weekend and we cannot have any mishaps. And that is how you remain a positive person. I'm not gonna do anything else today, I don't think. I'm too tired. Okay, like I said, I know absolutely nothing about makeup, but she's not that bad. She's really not that bad. When I first open the windows in the morning, it is quite literally peak. Like, it makes me so incredibly happy. I love mornings. All right, I'm going to put away the dishes and then we're gonna make our breakfast. I don't even know what today's video is. It's literally just me finally posting on YouTube. But yeah, I have so much coming up these next few weeks, like just lots of traveling, and I'm so blessed and I'm so excited. All right, I just chefed up my coffee, and I have never, ever, ever used skim milk in my life, but I didn't have enough almond milk, so I used like 80 milliliters of almond milk and then 50 milliliters of the skim milk, and it actually is not bad at all. I am praying it doesn't hurt my stomach, because I don't, well, I've been eating cottage cheese, which I guess is dairy, but. It is now time to make my breakfast. I make the same exact breakfast every single day. If you are new here, I'm obsessed with oatmeal and egg whites. It's a freaky thing, I know, but I literally love it so much. So that's quite literally what I'm making. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna take my egg whites. I get my egg whites from Costco by the way, such a hack. They're so much cheaper, like incredibly. Put them on a scale, spray the pan with some avocado oil, 100 grams of egg whites. All right, next part of the meal, we're going into our oats. These are the oats. I honestly use any quick cooking oats, but only use quick cooking. The other ones are literally horrible. And for some reason, Costco does not have quick cooking oats. I cannot find them. I'm pretty sure they only have like the old fashioned. I'm like, girl, get with the times. No one uses those anymore. What? Why do I keep putting too much? Okay, there we go. I do not measure. I'm very generous with the water that I put in. I kind of just do it so it covers the oats, and then I toss them in the microwave. right, queens and kings, we got our oatmeal all made. I keep it like a little bit thicker and then I kind of let it rest a little, so I've just been stirring it up. I turned off the stove while these kind of finished cooking. I just throw those in my bowl and I put this in the sink. Then Costco blueberries, so much cheaper, okay? Costco peanut butter. For the peanut butter though, I simply put it on the scale. I put it on the scale and tare it because that's the most accurate way in my opinion. So then I pull out what I need and that way I can use everything on the spoon and I never like accidentally lick extra or like whatever. This is a really good tip, especially for prep, because like obviously in off season you can lick a little bit of peanut butter and you're not gonna die. But prep, that actually, it can add up. Like if you continuously do that, say 3 times a day and you have 10 extra grams of peanut butter on accident, that's an extra 5 grams fat. Like that adds up. Okay, then I'm gonna add a little bit of this Celtic salt. I'm actually gonna add 2 different kinds of salt because we're gonna add some of that and then a little bit of pink Himalayan. Period. Okay, this is meal 1 and then we're gonna go to my new office. All right, we are heading back to my office. This is my second cup of coffee today. I've been grinding. It's about 11:15 right now. All right, so pretty much I have just been working. It's about 11:15 right now. I've gotten like, how many check-ins done? 7. So I'm gonna try to get these other 5 done by the time Rocco gets here, and then we're gonna film, and then I'll have a few more after the gym. But yeah, I've been freaking loving my morning routine. This is my second cup though, but I love my office. I need to give you guys a tour later. It's just so cozy, so amazing. I'm so excited for my rug to get here. I think it's gonna make the office just feel a lot more cozy. But overall, I'm just loving it. I'm loving working from home, and Lily is back there. She's just sleeping. I realized that Lily has so many attachment issues, so she's not with me, she'll like freak out, but but look at my dresser. I made this on Pinterest. I like literally designed how I wanted this room to look on Pinterest, and I just bought everything. Amazing. I'm in love. Literally in love. I do want to do an accent wall. I need to decide on a color, so if you guys have any ideas, let me know. But yeah. Hello. Okay, so Rocco is officially here. I just finished up client work. Obviously you guys saw me vlog my morning, so we are gonna move into our We're gonna move into our pre-workout meal. I actually want to design it because I don't know what I want to eat today. I always do some version of a bloat bowl, but I might be a little creative today. We'll see what I end up doing. We're gonna eat our pre-meal, work a little bit, and then we are gonna head to the gym. Today we have glutes and hamstrings per usual on the menu. I hit legs every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I am still in my little recomp phase, so my coach did decrease food just a little bit more. On my training days, I'm now on 325 carbs. So this pre-meal is a little bit smaller than the meals you guys have previously seen. This is gonna be about 75 grams of carbs. So let's go. I'm using my oatmeal bowl from this morning. Because I'm so sick of dishes. We have way too many dishes. I eat like 6 meals a day, so I normally use like a dish or 2 per meal. It's way too much. All right, we're gonna go in with some chocolate brownie, but I also think I want to do a little bit of brown sugar cinnamon. We're gonna do a combination. So I'm doing 54 grams, so I'll just do like 20. I love doing a mixture of this. It's so good. And actually, when you heat them up, they create like different textures. I swear the chocolate brownie is always a little bit thicker than the brown sugar cinnamon. Then, James taught me the water trick, aka how you're actually supposed to make this. So, since I did 55 grams, you basically multiply that. Oh, hey. So I'm gonna do like 160 grams of water. Wait, is it 3 times or 4 times the amount of cream of rice that you use, James? Is it 3 times or 4 times?
3 times. Oh.
That's too much. Whatever. All right, stir. Yummy. All right, we are gonna make our whey drip. I am obsessed with peanut butter and honey again. It has been a while since I've been so obsessed with this. This is the reason I joined Accent Sledge, was this protein. I do 18 grams. And there we go. On the dot. Okay. Then I'll just use this. You're gonna come over here. I'm sure you guys all know how to make whey jerk by now, but I'm gonna put it in the freezer actually, because I want it to like thicken up a little bit. And I normally am in a rush, but I actually have time to do that today. So, wait, this is gonna be a good one. Look at that. Perfect texture. It's like a frosting. Okay, so got that all made. And I'm gonna pop in the freezer while I cook my cream of rice. Look at its eyes, they're so pretty. My green-eyed king. Hi, Theo. James, you guys have the same eyes.
No, we do not.
I'm gonna start with, this is gonna take forever because I put a little bit too much water. We'll start with 1.5 minutes. Crispix. This is a Rice Chex ripoff, but I love Kellogg's, so I'll support. 20 grams. Salt! And then a little bit of Celtic salt just because I like it. Okay, cool. We're done. This is the pre-meal for the day. We're gonna eat and I'm forcing James to go to the gym. Let's go.
One I always eat.
I love it, King. Couples that eat their blood bowls together stay together.
I think you got woken up from hibernation.
He did. For the pre, we are gonna do obviously all Axe and Sledge. I'm gonna do 2 scoops of hydraulic. This is their pump product, so there is no caffeine in here. There is beta alanine though, so it gives you that like itchy feeling, but you do build up a tolerance to that over time. So you may be very itchy like the first few times, but eventually you get used to it. Then I'm doing my EAAs and BCAAs. I'm gonna toss that in here. Just 1 scoop. And both of these are in the flavor Juicy Nectar. And then go down. Okay, 1 sec. Where is my salt? I need to bring this because I've been horrible about water lately. And then I'm gonna add some salt. So I always add a little bit of pink Himalayan salt in my pre. And that is pretty much everything. And then I'm just gonna sip this on the way to the gym. Honestly, probably should have my EAAs separate, but I'm lazy. So we're not doing that. And this is gonna be our pre for the fit. Young LA. I'm pretty sure this is the curve compression. But I think
Black Friday?
No, this would have been the last Black Friday. This is old, but I love it. And then Define Impact shorts. Love. I am a size small and they fit like literally perfect right now. I used to not like Impact because they didn't fit me right. They fit perfect now. And then these are obviously Young LA men's. These are size large. I should have gotten a medium, but I love these. So yeah, this is the outfit. And then I'm just gonna throw on some shoes. But we are heading to the gym. Gotta get in a quick leg day. I'm probably gonna do my cardio to get it over with. So yeah, let's get this show on the road. All right, you guys, we are at the gym. Today we are going to be hitting a hip thrust focused leg day. So basically each leg day I have 1 compound that I like very much focus on. My first workout of this week was a little bit different. I had switched some movements up. So today is gonna kind of be more of a fun workout. I am traveling this week. I'm meeting up with Riley on Friday. We're both going to a wedding. So she's gonna be there. I think we're gonna train on Friday. So we're doing an RDL day, my RDL day with her on Friday. So today's gonna be a little bit different. I think we're gonna do hip thrusts, reverse curtsy lunges, lying ham curl, and then we might finish with like, what's something cool? Maybe abduction? I don't know, we'll figure it out, okay? Who's this guy?
Unk's here.
I like the
What are you
fit.
doing? Thank you. Shout out TLF. I don't know, are you sponsored by something?
I am, but you can shout your code out.
No, nah. Nobody cares.
CLF code Derek,
Whatever,
right?
Nobody cares.
Is it Derek?
Nobody cares. This is your channel, not mine. What are you doing today?
Legs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'll be done by then. Thank you.
See you. Bye.
Bye. I think it's so funny that he lets me call him Unk. I call Mr. Olympia Unk, and now he embraces it.
So with these abductions, I pretty much did one really light warm-up set of about 15 to 20. And then I went into one feeder set, like 10 to 12. 2 hard working sets until failure. I try to keep, if I'm doing like true failure, I try to keep that to about 2 sets, because doing 3 sets till failure, normally I would probably just need to go heavier. Like, I feel if I can push myself to failure on 3 sets for the same exact weight, I should have just went heavier to begin with, if that makes sense. So I'm pushing myself at 65 kg. I don't even know how many pounds that is, but I'm doing 2 sets of failure of 65 kg. Last set. We're gonna go into hamstring curls. So I love this machine. It's very steep, so I'm able to really pull through the ham. My friend taught me this cue. It's like lifting your knees up at the top of the movement, so I'll show you guys. I'm getting in here and I'm gonna do my curl and then kind of lift my knees up at the top, and it really utilizes the hamstrings. You guys hear this? I'm so out of breath. And I do cardio too. I think we're just gonna finish with calves and call it a day. Wow.
Hello, you guys. I am heading to bed. We are traveling to Chicago tomorrow. As you can see, I have been packing, what time is it? For way too long. It's almost 1 a.m. and I want to be up around like 8. So I got to get the show on the road and literally go to bed. But today has been such a great day. I'm so excited to travel and see my family. And yeah, I don't know how packing has taken me so freaking long, but I did get a bunch of new Define, which I was so excited about. So yeah, I'm just really excited to travel though. The last thing I have to pack tomorrow is my backpack, but I can't pack it yet because I have to train in the morning. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and if you would like to support me directly, you could use code G on Young LA, Define, Pride Foods, Axe and Sledge. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. I love you guys so much, and please stay tuned for the rest of my videos. It has been so nice chatting with you guys, and happy holidays. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.